Hey everyone, and welcome back to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. On this video, we're completing the analysis arena Gamma 1 by defeating integration subject 51003K. And we're gonna do that with one of the newer weapons that we acquired. We've been sitting on it for a bit, but I wanna try out the multi-energy rifle 44142 KRSV. But you can see we'll be both overburdened and arms overburdened if we equip it. So we gotta fix that. First things first, we wanna go back to our songbirds to make sure that just everything is where it should be and figure out what we need to adjust. So now you can see just our arms are overburdened. So a smaller issue to solve. So let's go over to our arms, and we use the Noctrahers. They're clearly not getting the job done. We need something that can take on a little bit more load limit, but not hurt our firearm specialization too much. So we're gonna go with the ELTA-10 for Mezzas. A little bit more AP, more arms load limit. Firearm specialization goes down, but it's actually slightly less weight and less EN load. So that's kind of nice. Boost speed goes up very slightly. Let's put those on, and then that should solve our problem. It does. All right, and we are ready to go. Analysis Arena, Gamma 1. Integration subject 51003K. AC is Mind Gamma. Integration program phase 3. Drawing from the evaluations thus far, All Mind has updated the Mind Beta model. This new Mind model is assembled from parts that have been verified for high compatibility with the traits of older generations of augmented humans. All Mind kindly requests that you test the revised model when opportunity allows. We get 100,000 currency for defeating it and 15 OST chips. That's pretty crazy.
Integration program initiating phase 3. Please begin by engaging the revised model, Mind Gamma, in virtual combat. Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
So this multi-energy rifle has 2 stages of charge, and the second stage is utterly ridiculous. So if you hit that second stage, which is now, kaboom! It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is the, let me show the first stage. Oh, it's still overheated. It does overheat it for a long time, so be aware of that. This is the first stage of charge. Far less impressive. But yeah, that second stage is just gross. It takes a long time to charge, but once it's ready, kaboom. And it just obliterates enemies. So, you definitely get rewarded for your progress on the log hunt. You most definitely get rewarded because this thing is nutty. Boom! He's done. It's a little overpowered if you ask me.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
It is quite strong. All right, that took 49 seconds. Basically the time it took to charge that weapon. We get our 100,000 currency. We get our 15 OST chips. We get the AC data from Mind Gamma. And we get an emblem. All right, so that is complete. Why don't we look at just some of the new parts that are available in the shop. So, let's see what we got. We've got this. A stun gun, the VP66EG. Stun gun developed by Arquebus. Fires electrified probes, the effects of which build up to induce a forced discharge of electricity in the afflicted craft. Frequently used to immobilize and seize hardware from enemies and rivals. So attack powers on the lower side, but you're really using them for the status, presumably. Same with impact, pretty low. Total rounds 133, seems decent. Weight is very low, 980. And EN load is on the lower end as well. As for the advanced stats, ideal range is 100, so you gotta be pretty close. Effective range is 159. Rapid fire is 6.7, so it does attack pretty quickly. Reload time only 1.8. I haven't really played around with this too much, but I've yet to really like any of the electrical discharge weapons. They just have not been able to really get that status applied, so maybe this one will be different, but thus far they've been rather disappointing, I must say. Alright, I don't see anything else. For the left arm, we have a new laser slicer, the VVC 774LS. Laser slicer developed by VCPL. This double-bladed weapon is equipped with a rotation system to carve through targets. Charged to increase rotation speed and advance aggressively while slashing through incoming fire. So attack power is really, really high, 1,615. That's pretty crazy. And impact is 900. It does 2 consecutive hits. At that attack power with 2 hits, that could be devastating. Weight's not bad at all, and EN load's relatively low. Charge attack power is 2,612. That's also extraordinarily high. And the impact also very high, 1,500 for the charge. Let's see, anything else? Direct hit adjustments 185. It's pretty decent. Oh, and it has some PA interference of 122, but generally I found that the melee weapons are not good at taking down the pulse armor, so you're better off with the pulse guns. And cooling's 267. That seems okay. So, another melee option. Then, of course, you could buy the stun gun for the left hand. As for our shoulders, we got some new options. We got a pulse cannon, the Kranic 60Z. Pulse cannon developed by Schneider. Powerful, continuous, high-frequency oscillation cancels out pulse defenses with ease. Features a distinctive spec that creates oscillations from a string. So, attack power and impact super low, but clearly this is to take down pulse armor. Total rounds is 560, which seems really high. Weight's low and EN load is high. And you can see the PA interference is 550. Yeah, that would take down a pulse armor with ease. So yeah, this could be the new best option. Instead of the pulse guns, you use this on the shoulder. You're giving up a lot of firepower to do that, but it might be worth it. So then you can do like your laser guns or whatever. And honestly, when I'm doing the pulse guns anyway, I'm giving up the shoulders already because I'm putting them in the weapon base. So honestly, this is probably just better overall. So we'll have to try it. Then we have a laser cannon, the VE60LCA. Triple-barreled laser cannon designed by Arquebus ADD. Simultaneous fire from all barrels provides overwhelming offensive potential at the cost of a hefty EN burden. Charged to amplify firepower. So 633 times 3 for attack power, that's pretty good. Impact is low, but most laser weapons are. 199 times 3, although it's not bad. 600 is still good. Total rounds is really low though, 24. I don't like that. Weight is high and EN load is through the roof, 1200. Charge attack power is not that impressive, I must say, but still really good. 1015 times 3. Not sure if that charge is worth it. Maybe. Well, I mean, you have limited rounds, so it probably is worth it. Let's see. Direct hit adjustments, not great. 145. Ideal range is 240. Effective range is 402. So you gotta be relatively close. And ammunition cost is 450. That seems a little high, but not too bad. So interesting option. I don't know if... I've not been a big fan of the laser cannon, so I probably won't be using that. And then we also have this bullet orbit, the BO-044 Huxley. Kinetic ammo orbits developed by Balaam. These orbits follow the user's AC and automatically fire at any enemy craft they detect. The control components of the orbits incorporate the technology of an Arquebus affiliate. So, attack power is low, 28 times 8, but it's just sort of for passive damage. Impact relatively low as well, but a little bit better, 39 times 8. Total rounds is 240, so that seems decent. Low weight, medium EN load. I don't know. Thus far, I've not really liked the like passive fire stuff. I thought I would, but it just doesn't seem all that effective. But I haven't tested this one, so maybe this one will be better. Direct hit adjustments, all right, 175. But I mean, you can't control them, so that's kind of whatever. Effective range is 205. Ideal range is 130. Rapid fire is 5.6. I don't know if that matters for this. Ammunition cost is low though, 50. So interesting, but probably not gonna be something I'm overly excited about. Oh, and we also have the Pulse Scutum, the VE61 PSA. Pulse Scutum designed by Arquebus ADD. Unlike other models, this shield must remain idle for a short time after deployment to exhibit its true potential. Regular guarding provides higher damage mitigation than IG. Not sure what it means by IG. Instant guard, maybe? Yeah, that's probably what it means. All right, so damage mitigation 21, impact dampening 18, deployment range is 180. I imagine that's the initial deployment because that seems really low. Yeah, that's really low, so that must be initial deployment. Deployment range is 180. I think they all are. All the shields might be. Weight is 4,100. That's not too bad. EN load's a little bit high. And nothing too crazy here. So yeah, it's a little weird that they show you the initial guard damage reduction, but not the like long-term one, which is why you would use this. So I don't know. Could be good. Could be terrible. Not really sure. I'm not really one to sit on a shield though, so it doesn't really make me too interested that I would have to hold the shield to make it good. We got the laser cannons again. We got the pulse cannon. And I assume, yep, I was gonna say, I assume we have the orbit as well. All right, so that's all of the new shoulder weapons and arm units. Some interesting choices in there, and some other ones that don't seem great on paper, but maybe in practice are amazing. You never know. You gotta test these things out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up right here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.